What's good? It's your boy Passport Dog here. We're going to take a trip to Bogota. Every time you tell people about Bogota, they usually have something negative to say about Bogota. But screw all of them. We're going to go for ourselves and form our own opinion, because that's how you got to live life. And right off the bat, I can tell you right now, Bogota is really underrated. This city is huge. When I say huge, I mean literally huge. It's the fourth largest city in all of South America with over 10 million people in it. That's literally 4 times the population of Medellin. It's a lot of variety, a lot of things to offer, and it's just massive. It's like a New York City, but a Latino New York City. It's humongous. Right off the bat, the top 2 places you need to go in Bogota is Plaza de Bolivar. This is a plaza where a lot of people gather. They host a lot of events here. And there's a lot of museums around if you're into that. There's a whole bunch of museums you got to check out in town. Next, I would say the Monserrate, which is a church on top of a big hill. You take a conveyor belt and ride the thing all the way up to the hill, and you get to see the nice views of all of Bogota.
I knew this city was big, but when you get up here, bro, this shit is massive. As far as I can see, bro, this city is gigantic.
Next place I recommend visiting is El Chorro De Quevedo, which is a nice little barrio, very old barrio with a lot of graffiti, and a lot of people like to drink coffee there, see the sights, and they pass around these shots that are very famous around town. Checking into the Airbnb, it's a really nice loft, nothing major, has all the essential items that you need. You got your basic kitchen, refrigerator, nice bathroom, nothing major, in a really nice area called Chimpinero. When you're staying here, I only got it for $33 a night. Staying here in Bogota, you want to stay in the very rich areas, and the nice areas is called Chimpinero, Zona T, and Zona G. These are the really nice areas you got to stay in when you're visiting Bogota. Now, I've been in Bogota for a couple of days now, and my impression of Bogota is that it's really underrated. Very, very underrated. There's so much to do here. There's so many varieties of everything. And one day I met just about everybody from all over Colombia. I went on a date with a girl from Santa Marta. Then at night I went on a date with a girl from Cali. And then I met my barbers from Barranquilla. You just meet everybody from everywhere, all over Colombia in this city. It's massive. It's literally the 4th largest city in South America. 2 cities in South America, the biggest 2, Sao Paulo, Brazil, and Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires is number 2, Argentina, and Bogota is number 4. There's over 10 million people here, literally 5 times more the population of Medellin. So it's just looking at the city, bro, this city is freaking massive. It's like a New York City big metropolitan city in America. And honestly, that's what it feels like being here. It feels like you're in America. And there's a lot of pros and cons with that. For example, like in Colombia, in like Medellin specifically, because I spent over 4 years there, it feels like everybody's clicked up in these bubbles, and that could be very annoying sometimes, that how everybody is just in their little bubbles, in their little cliques, and it's hard to break into these bubbles, hard to break into these groups, and it's just like you're a foreigner, and it's like it's obvious you're a foreigner in like places like Medellin. But here it's like you blend in. It's like nobody even cares. Nobody even I don't get that that those looks, those stares of that I'm a foreigner, and I don't really stick out a lot here because everybody's from everywhere. Like I said, I met, like in one day you can meet somebody from Barranquilla, Cali, Santa Marta, all these places, because everybody is really from everywhere all over Colombia here. And the city is just massive, and you really blend in a lot. You really blend in a lot, and it's like a lot more open, I can say. It's like I said, it's like America, and it comes with a lot of pros and cons, because you actually see a lot more women in groups go out by themselves a lot. You see more of that, and it's just a lot more open and less clicky, less click based. Not everybody's in their group, in their clique, and I say it's just a lot more open. And that's like there's pros and cons to that. It's just a lot more open. The city's just a lot more open. There's just a lot more variety. The food's better. It's just the nightlife. There's so many things to do. It's just massive, bro. It's just massive, and I'm not here long enough to really tap into everything that this city provides. But it's just extremely, extremely massive out here, and it's literally, like I said, the population is 5 times more that of Medellin. It's over 10 million people here, and it's massive. And there's just so much stuff to do, and I say it's a really good city if you are a digital nomad. If you are more on the weekend warrior side, I'm only here for 2-3 days, and you want to get the most out of 2-3 days. I say Cartagena and Medellin are the best for like weekend warriors. But if you're a digital nomad and you're working online and you want to work overseas and stay long terms overseas, and you're going to be overseas for like months on end, here is a perfect place to like station and get your feet wet and like set up a base here. I'm definitely going to set up a base here. I'm coming back here for a lot more longer period of time, so I can really get a feel for the city. But end of the day, man, it is just massive. It's massive. Over 10 million people here, 5 times bigger than Medellin. And it's a huge freaking city, like huge. Like it's like you're in New York. And it is a little bit more dangerous, slightly. But if you're staying in the rich areas, the poblados, the Champineros, Zona T, if you're in the rich areas, you don't have to worry about anything. But go a couple blocks the wrong way, and especially Central, the tourist area is pretty safe, but you go a couple blocks the wrong way, and you could find yourself in some trouble. But overall, I really, 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 really like this city, and I'm definitely setting up base here. I definitely will be back here in Bogota for a lot more longer period of time. I'm definitely going to be chatting up with chicks online and setting up little girlfriends here and there here in this city. But I really, really like Bogota, and I really think it's underrated. I think this city has a lot of people talk a lot of shit about this city. Oh, it's bad, it's this and that. Oh, it is quite cold. During the daytime, I'm wearing like short sleeve. I say during the daytime, you're good. But at night, it does get quite cold, and you're going to want to wear a sweater or a jacket at night. But during the daytime, it's relatively nice. Like it's chilly, but it's not like people's like, oh, it's so cold, it's so cold. I'm from Indiana, like New York. When you come from like New York, Indiana, North, the Minnesota, stuff like that, people don't understand what cold really is. This ain't cold, bruh. This is chilly. chilly. At night, you're gonna want to wear a jacket. You want to wear a sweater. It gets a little cold, but it's not that bad like people say it is. Like, overall, my experience has been really, really good. I really like this city, and I'm definitely setting up base here in Bogota.